Hey, this is Joe. I'm here with Dave Voorhees at his new location at Bob Street Records and Books in Ballard. I just think this place is, I mean, look at this. Look at how many records he has. I thought it was fascinating. And I said, hey, Dave, tell me a little bit about it.
Sure. Well, first of all, there's a lot of records here, about 300,000, but we donated over 200,000 records to St. Vincent de Paul before we moved here because the location is about half the size of my former store. I've been selling records since 1974, started out in my parents' basement. Had opened my first store in '79 down on Aurora. Had a lot of famous people come in the store over the years. Radiohead was in here, Questlove, the Jumpers for the Roots was here, Marshall Crenshaw, Dick Chestnut, Nico Case, The Pogues, Ben Gibbard and Zoe Deschanel, Bill Frisell, of course, you know, Dan Peters from Mudhoney, Mark McCready from Pearl Jam, Ben Shepherd, Soundgarden, but just, you know, all kinds of tourists. I mean, since we moved to the new location, we're right in the heart of the shopping district in Ballard, right on Market Street between 22nd and 24th. A lot of people here from Spain, Italy, Belgium, Holland, France, Germany, Serbia. Not a lot of people from Serbia.
So how many records are in this store right now?
Right now, there's about 300,000.
Wow.
Got the mezzanine up there that has about 150,045. There may be 10 or 12 78 up there. And then there's about 1,000 per shelf here, and there's, I think, 87 shelves or something. And then we've got records in the back. Sort of the jazz room, dedicated just to jazz. There's about 7,000 albums back there.
How many records do you sell a year? Do people come in and donate them? Do you buy them for, you know, pennies on the dollar because they don't have phonographs anymore? Or?
Here's the main thing. Because people will ask me, do people still buy records? And it's like, if you don't buy records, you wouldn't know that they do. But if you buy records, then yes, people buy records. Vinyl is the only recorded music medium that went up last year. It went up by 33%. I've heard that they can't keep the pressing plants. There's not enough pressing plants to keep up with the demand for vinyl.
Are they reprinting old favorites?
Both. They're reprinting old favorites, and then also a number of the current groups want the records out on vinyl, either 12-inch or 7-inch, 45.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, invariably, when a band comes in and they'll say, oh, we're playing at the Sunset, or we're playing at the Shack, they'll say, oh, I said, you have a CD? They say, well, yeah, and we got we got an LP out too. I say, oh, I'll buy the record, I'm into vinyl.
Yeah.
CDs.
Now, it also says and books, but I'm not seeing any books in here.
Right. Well, that's some old sign, I think.
Well, it says it right there on your shirt.
Oh, this is an old retro T-shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is from about 20 years ago. But what was I going to say? Let's see. We were talking about records.
So you don't have any. It's records only. I'm not going to find out.
We got CDs, but we got 78. We have wax cylinder. We got 8-track. We got cassette. We got vinyl, LPs, of course. We got even have.
You were telling me you're one of the top 25.
Well, according to that book there, yeah, I'm in the top 25 stores in the United States, but it's the only one that they listed in the state of Washington. This is an author from Florida. I guess he was talking to a record store owner in New York, and the guy said, hey, you got to contact that guy out in Ballard, out in Seattle, Washington.
Okay, well, you're a leader. You're the best at what you do. I mean,
I've been selling records for 36 years. I'm 60 years old now. Started selling records when I was 24. Totally love what I do. Meet all kinds of cool people, interesting people. You find out about music that you wouldn't know about. And then I tell people I just as soon be buying records as selling records. Fanatical 45.
Fanatic comes to mind. Yeah.
Fanatical. I mean, the mere fact that we can actually donate 200,000 records.
I thought that was great. That's what got me to take out my phone.
Yeah. So I'm a little more discriminating now in what I buy because I can't just take them and put them down in the basement at the old place. So we had 5,000 square feet in the basement.
Before we wrap up, so if I came in here with like a gem, and I didn't know it was a gem, would you evaluate it for me and say, oh my God, you have a $5,000 record here, or would you say, yeah, I'll pay 50 cents for it?
No. I probably would be somewhere in between, just to be honest with you. I probably would say, this is a pricey record. I can't pay what it's worth. Maybe I look it up in the book and show you. Yeah. Usually if a person brings, let's say, 50 records and there's one good record, you don't want to say, well, I give you a quarter piece on these, 50 cents a piece on these, $1 piece on these, $1.50. And I give you $100 on this record. So you ramp it all up and say, I can give you $150 for everything, that sort of thing. Yeah, I don't try to get records super cheap. And also I would probably pay 10 different prices for 10 different records, for 10 copies of the same record. One person comes in and says, I just want to get these here. Thanks a lot. Another person comes in, I want to get $1 piece on this record. Another might be a collector and says, I know this record's worth $40. Can I get 15? Look at it. Okay, 15. So it might be the exact same record, but it really depends on the source it's coming from.
Do you do anything online?
Oh, I sold a lot of stuff on eBay at one point. We're sort of getting back into it a little bit. 99.9% of my business is just people coming in off the street.
Okay, so you've been doing this for 36 years. Tell me about your very favorite record experience. Like somebody walked in with or the Pogues came in, or what was it?
Did come in. Yeah, they put us on the guest list, so I went and saw their last show. Proclaimers came in. This is at my old location. It wasn't Shane Gowan.
Wait, but pick one.
Yeah. Well, what it would be how I actually got into the business. I was working at a used record store in the district in '74. Guy came in with a shoebox full of blues 45s, great records. I found out that it was a little town called Angleton, Texas, near Houston, and there was about 100,000 45s, a dime a piece. Tell a friend of mine, 3 weeks later, 2.5 weeks later, we're down there looking through boxes of 45s, a dime a piece. I bought 3,000, shipped them back. Next thing you know, I'm selling them out of my parents' basement for $1 to $10 a piece. People call me up on the phone. I don't even know them. Like, hey, my friend Grant was over. My name's Terry. Can I come and take a look at the record? Yeah, sure. Yeah. And this guy Terry's the actual guy. He's been a customer of mine for 36 years. He was 32 then. He's almost going on 68 now. Yeah.
Is he really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Great guy.
You guys have been together for 36 years?
That store selling records. Not just like Terry, one of the guys who called me about 45. Still a customer of mine.
What's your name?
My name is Bob.
And Bob, how long have you been with Dave here?
I've known Dave initially as a customer for about 15 years. Hey, Jim, how you doing?
Go ahead and do all the work just through the store.
Well, let me meet with you fellows first before you do anything.
Oh, okay, because stuff back.
Listen, we thank you very much for coming in, and we wish you great success with your blog.
Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yep.